There was an NBC newscaster in the late 70s as a panel at a college where Leslie and I went. And they were all asked, what is the most miserable place in the world? This is during the Vietnam War, and they agreed that it was Northern Ireland. Oh yeah. Really tragic for the people at any rate. Before and I don't get a chance because Jonathan is going to close things up. One of the reasons that I hang around Jonathan is because he's an extraordinarily interesting guy. So if you get a chance to participate in something or sit in on something that Jonathan Moreno does, like either this program tonight or in this video or the program tomorrow, I recommend it. Yeah, and that's a really good segue for me to mention that although we do need to clear out in a few minutes, the reception upstairs, we have food preparing. Next event in the film festival. If you approach one of my colleagues to see if there are still tickets, if you want to hang around, there's going to be another amazing conversation with Tim Leary's son, Zach, who is here, and Rick Doblin, the pioneer of the psychedelic therapy, after you will see Dying to Know, which is a fascinating documentary about the relationship between Timothy Leary and Richard Alpert, known as Bob, around us. And tomorrow night, also, there's some tickets for the Experimenter about the obedience to authority experiment by Stanley Milgram, a narrative film. Peter Sarsgaard plays Milgram as beautiful performance. So the last question, speaking of movies, I didn't get is a rumor, and I doubt it, George Clooney movie. Yeah, there's a rumor about that. Uh, started the rumor an open future. You know, it'll happen. Okay, so several people have asked, and we're going to stop. What's next? Oh, what's next is, as I said, for me to complete writing up the work that I've developed, and with my colleagues, one of whom was a gentleman you saw up here, Michael Jensen. Mike is an extraordinary guy, an extraordinary intellect, and he's also a very famous economist. And so I've learned a little bit about economics, and Mike and I work on developing the work that we've invented for academic and academic environment. So, for example, in a couple months, we'll go, Mike and another colleague, Jeri Echeverria, who was the chief academic officer for the university, the State University of California, program called callused, yes. And they have big, long stuff after their name. That's what we get paid for, yes. And they're really powerful people. At any rate, we're going to Clemson University to do this, conduct this leadership course over a period of 6 or 7 or whatever days it is, and we'll spend a week before further refining the program, and a couple days afterwards refining the program. Let's see, the other one that I know about is Abu Dhabi. We did the program in Dubai with one sheikh, and that sheikh said, if you come back, I'll fill the place. So we'll go to Dubai, and we'll go to Abu Dhabi, and Mike and Jeri and I do the Jeri just came back from Kenya, where she taught the course with another 2 academics. I've forgotten their name. Is Jeri Echeverria, economist. And maybe it is. Oh, it is Jeri. Yeah, Jeri. I guess it's the name. Okay. Boy, this is all Jeried. Okay, got it. All right. Two other academics from, I've forgotten the two universities, and Mike and I spent hours and hours and hours on the phone together writing, let's see, where we finished a paper called Putting Integrity into Finance that was accepted by the National Bureau of Economic Research and is now being accepted by some journal about something in capitalism and capitalism and society. It's now being accepted by capitalism in society. And Mike and I are now writing a book, which will be the end of what we do with integrity for the Oxford University Press. And then we've got 2 or 3 other books that we need to get finished writing. So that's what I'm doing. One of the last things, in addition to thanking Jonathan for the opportunity to be here. So I just think you're great. I mean, I just really think you're great. I'd so love meeting the couple of people I've met when I came into the place, and it's just great how great you look first off, but I mean that, it's really, there's kind of life happening where you are, and that's very moving for me, and your generosity with me is extraordinary. And I'm deeply appreciative of your generosity. So thank you very much for sitting here and watching and listening. As really great of you to take the time out of the day to have gotten, I'm going to say it from my view, for an opportunity for me to be with you today. So thank you, and good thanks. All right, later.